Welcome to Rants and Reels. Today we're going to see Wreck-It Ralph 2. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Well, I think it's just called Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Either way, it's Wreck-It Ralph 2. And I'm going to go see it. Loved the first one. Thought it was just a fantastically clever film. Even if it was kind of a ripoff of Tron. Come on. But I'm gonna go take a look, and I'll be right back to tell you if this is as good as the first one.
Hey, kid! Wake up!
Ralph, what is wrong with you?
Start churning butter and put on your church shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off!
Ralph, what is it you're trying to say?
We're going to the internet.
What?
Work it, make it, do it. Make sense. Get all the make it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the internet!
Cool! Wow! Look at all this stuff.
This is the most beautiful miracle I've ever seen.
Welcome to the search bar. What can I help you find today? Umbrella, umbrage, umami.
No.
Noah's Ark, no doubt. Nordstrom Rack, ergonomics, Urban Outfitters, cool.
I'm pretty sure he's just trying to guess what you're gonna say.
My autofill is a touch aggressive today.
Let me try. Take me to a website that's super intense and really nuts.
Oh, I only found one result.
Oh, come on. Princesses and cartoon characters barf.
Hey.
Whoa! Cool!
You're coming with us, kid.
Hi. Whoa, ladies, I'm a princess too.
What kind of a princess are you?
Do you have magic hair?
No.
Magic hands?
No.
Do animals talk to you?
No.
Were you poisoned?
No.
Cursed?
No.
Kidnapped or enslaved?
No. Are you guys okay? Should I call the police?
Do people assume all your problems got solved because a big, strong man showed up?
Yes. What is up with that?
She is a princess.
Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Shouldn't it be Ralph Wrecks the Internet?
Yeah, since he is Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, but break the internet, it's like a thing.
Right, it's just wreck the internet kind of sounds better, doesn't it?
You're not wrong.
Okay, I want to talk about Ralph Breaks the Internet. Wreck-It Ralph 2. It is a surprisingly clever film. It really did manage to take the essence of the spirit, the feeling of the original Wreck-It Ralph, and move that into a new medium. I guess you'd say. Sure, yeah, a new medium. Out of the arcade game venue and onto the internet. Or at least a parsed down, kid-friendly version of the internet. But it was very cleverly done. And extremely funny. There are probably more Easter eggs peppered through this film than there were in Ready Player One. Maybe. Ready Player One was just Easter egg. So that's not fair. Never mind. I take that back. But there are a lot of Easter eggs. A lot of really, truly, very, very creative ways of not only propelling the story, but building and developing these characters, which it originally seemed odd to me to think about. I'm just tripping all over myself right now. When I thought about this film, prior to seeing it, one of the elements I was most concerned with was how they were going to continually grow and develop characters that appeared or seemed to have reached the maximum arc that they could in the first film. I didn't see an easy or good way to continue those stories, but they did find a very clever way, using that word too much now. They did find a very, very inventive way to move the characters forward, and develop an entirely new arc, both for Ralph and Vanellope, and some of the secondary characters too, which was interesting. They made a lot of really cool choices, especially character-wise. There were moments that were very, very self-aware. Disney made fun of itself, which they have a habit of doing in low-key ways a lot of times. But this was much more brazen. They were a lot more willing to poke fun at some of their own cliches and vulnerability. It was refreshing to see, and extremely funny. Very, very funny. There are a lot of little clips and scenes that have been released prior to the film. Not all of them are in the movie. A lot of them is supplemental stuff, promotional clip, things that are not directly connected with the film, but are good supplemental material, like trailers that they animated specifically to be trailers and advertisements, not really in the film. But there were a lot of those. And I really, really liked it. Kids are going to love this. Absolutely, kids are going to love it. Maybe parents are going to love it even more than the kids, because there's a lot of deep cut. There's a lot of deep internet cut. You got to watch for them. But there are some things that will date back to the mid 90s. If you're paying attention. Thoroughly enjoyed this film, and I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to share this one with my kids. I didn't bring them today because they're in school. Okay, last two things I want to say. All right, last two things that I'm going to say about this. First, stay through the end credit, and two, don't try to count characters and Easter eggs. You'll die. You can't do it. Wait for it to come out on home video so you can pause. Okay, so there's three things I'm gonna say. They fixed, quote, air quotes, fixed Disney princesses. No, cut that out. I'm going to cut that out. Okay, three things. The third thing I wanted to say about this film. There is a very good life lesson, moral to the story. It's got something to say, which every good film has. And like the first one, it's a pretty good message, especially for a younger audience. But this one is even stronger and better than the acceptance and differences, and accept your vulnerabilities and your weaknesses and be okay with who you are. It's better than that from the first film. Much, much better. So I would very much encourage everybody, take your kids. This is a film you will love, they will love, and you're going to get a lot out of it. Thank you for watching. This is Rants and Reels. Good afternoon, everybody.